Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brad, and welcome back to Screamin' Pirate EDC. Today we have another Plunder plank, but before we get into it, what do I have on me today? First, we have the Dropkick Murphy's mug. This is from Death Wish Coffee. Next up, I'm going to show you guys, I've actually been carrying a pouch more and more. This is the Rover EDC skull pouch. There's your front and your back. My patches are from MB Journal, Vero Engineering, Pete's Pirate Life, and of course, the Screamin' Pirate Skull that just dropped in December. There will be more patches soon. All right, guys, so on the inside, there's the inside of my pouch for you. We have, going from left to right, a coin and a flashlight. So my coin is going to be the Stay the Course coin. This is from Erling EDC. These just dropped. Next is going to be the Olight. Oh, what is this? The I3T in red and bronze. After that, I have the Fisher Space Pen in raw brass. And then the notorious EDC Beer Bomb. And finally, guys, the Hank I have on me today is going to be the Everyday Minimalist Hank. Shout out to Brandon. He's a great guy. Go check out his channel. This is also made by Renegade EDC. All right, guys, got all that out of the way. Let's get into the knife. Today, we are looking at, this is going to be the Slice FK Black Snow Customs Production Mini Opiate. Guys, if you've checked out the Instagram, you've seen pictures of this. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm in love. Very cool knife. Love the design. Very clearly something different. But let's go ahead and head top down. Take a closer look at this knife with specs and size comparisons and what I think about the knife and what's going to change. Because, guys, this is the prototype. So there are going to be some changes in full production. I'll catch you down there. All right, we are top down with the Mini Opiate. Now, just like in the past for a couple videos, guys, I am not going to do the stats live on the screen for you. There will be a pop-up on the screen with the stats that I have pulled from this knife using my caliper and my scales, etc. The reason the ruler is here so you can get a good idea of this knife compared to others. First up, guys, the knife that I couldn't believe I was reminded of, but oddly enough, how about the Hinder XM18? Yeah, you have that big forward finger choil, a little bit bigger on the XM18, but just kind of like those lines. I was a little bit similar. The Opiate is a little bit smaller, and obviously you get a lot taller blade there, but slightly similar. Next, let's go ahead and do a few custom makers that are also doing production knives. This is going to be the Chavez Scapegoat. Now this is the Group Knife Edition. Very, very similar. I was very surprised at how similar these knives are. Feel very similar in hand. Obviously, you have a lot more curve and a little more comfortable on the Mini Opiate than I would say on the Chavez. I definitely like the clip in hand more. But yeah, both very interesting in overall size. Next, let's go ahead and bring out the Brian Brown Jaeger. There you go, guys. Actually very similar in overall size. So if you like the length of the Jaeger, but you just wish it was a taller blade, well, looks like Natty made that for you. After that, guys, let me go ahead and break out something that most people have seen. How about a Spyderco Shaman? So obviously your Shaman is going to be much longer overall. Surprisingly, your blade is not that much taller on the Mini Opiate. So if you can carry a Shaman, you can carry the Mini Opiate. But yeah, just thought you guys would think that's interesting. And now for the one that I think most people are going to make the comparison, at least I did when I saw it. This is going to be the CKF Rotten. And I believe this is the 2.0, if I remember correctly. The 3.0s are going to be this next year. But yeah, guys, these, I mean, I can even set them on top of each other. And blades are like that. There you go, guys. It's literally, I mean, they're very similar. I would say that the CKF is a little more comfortable in hand, obviously, because you have no choil. It's just right up there on the blade. But, you know, this guillotines, I love the reverse flick. I wish I could reverse flick here, but they are very similar. If you like the CKF Rotten, you're going to like the Mini Opiate, in my opinion. All right, guys, so there's your size comparisons. So let's go ahead and talk about what is going to change and what is going to stay the same. So your scales and your scale options are still going to be brown, green, and black micarta and a carbon fiber. You're still getting an RWL 34 blade, and it's still getting same blade shape, same choil here, same flipper. Okay, guys, all of that is staying the same. Same body screws, but they're going to be a little bit slimmer to the scales. One thing that is going to change that I can't change it myself, makes me sad. They are taking away this beautiful pivot. Get that hair off of there. The reason this pivot is going, I was talking to Natty about this, is there's some inconsistency. So let me really hold that up. So do you see how like there are a few little voids in there and it's not perfect all the way around? Yeah. Because it's not perfect all the way around, Natty didn't like it. So guess what? It's just going to be a solid screw. So take this screw basically and stretch it all the way out. It's just going to be a bigger screw. I'm not a super big fan of the way the new screw looks, but it doesn't change my feelings on the knife. It's a small, you know, detail that I think doesn't change anything about this knife for me. Now, as far as other changes, we are looking at a slightly slimmer clip, a little bit more point, and then your relief right here is going to be thinner so that when the knife closes, it's a little bit smoother. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that. So once you break your detent here, this is your current. So you see how you get that kind of hard click? Natty wants that to be a little bit smoother. So a little bit smoother there. Overall, guys, I love the profile of this knife. It's actually really nice in and out of pocket, and it is snappy. Now, I wish I had some kind of full over here so that I could reverse flick it, but that's a personal preference. In hand, guys, large gloves, I can just get my finger up here and actually choke up a little bit. Now, would there be nice there to be some jumping out here? Yes, but with this micarta, I mean, guys, it's not moving out of my hands. It's just not. You can definitely be comfortable back here or choke up. So that is really nice on the knife. I do like this discreet lanyard hole, as it were, so it's not just this, hey, look, there's a hole, cough, cough, Spyderco. But yeah, guys, overall, I like the feel in hand. I like the action. My one complaint is obviously taking away the pivot, but besides that, I wish the finger choil was a little bit bigger. If I had one thing that I could be like, that's a thing, a little bit bigger here would make me happy, but is it gonna break this knife for me? No. Also wanted to mention the lockup is pretty early on these, but not so much that if I put pressure here, guys, I can't force that lock, okay? So it's not gonna be insecure for you. But yeah, all in all, guys, I've really enjoyed this knife. I've enjoyed my time with it. I think it's a great blade shape, great size. It definitely feels like a Natty Amore, just looking at the pictures and whatnot. Like it's very unique. I love it in hand. Yeah, they really knocked it out of the park on this one. Now I am 99.9% sure this is Rayop made, just so you guys know. As you know, they do great work. This micarta is the patina it has taken from its time with me, so about 2 weeks. And yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, guys. I do like the stonewash here. And if you get the carbon fiber, it is actually going to be a hand rub. So it's going to be a stonewash on the micarta and a hand rub on the carbon fiber. Well, guys, obviously I'm, kind of giving away what I think about this knife, but let's go ahead and head back up top for the final conclusion on the Black Snow Customs Mini Opiate production. All right, guys, we are back up top. Hopefully you enjoyed the size comparisons and my thoughts on the knife. Like I said, there are going to be a few small changes. Natty is a perfectionist, guys. He was very talkative to me about the knife on Instagram and very proud of it, and he should be. This is a good one, guys. I truly think that this is going to be a plunder for me and a plunder for a lot of people. It's very good. I really enjoyed my time with it. I'm so sad to be sending it back. But you know, it is what it is, guys. Can't keep them all, right? Well, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, the website screamingpirate.com is live, and there are going to be more patches dropping soon. Well, once again, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.